This is a Camaro. The color is Bordeaux with white straight lines. In my opinion, it's a good combination. Engine 350 cubicle inch, V8 of course. It says Z28. I don't know what it does exactly mean. Maybe only an aesthetic option or upgraded suspensions. The thing with this car, the factory used its frame to build so many variety of cars. For example, mainly the Firebird and the Trans Am. They always had to find a way to distinguish them from one another. They do look like each one has its own personality, but unless you have a different engine, you can't tell which one is who. I have also tried the Trans Am 400 cubicle inch with the 4-speed manual transmission. Seriously, I don't feel like you must have it as a manual transmission. With those powerful engines and especially the way they deliver power, you are enough busy holding the steering wheel, making sure you don't roll over in corners, and staying straight in a straight line. Between this car and the new Camaro, which one to choose? Except for the 3-year warranty and the fact that you know for sure everything is sorted out in your car, nothing would make me choose the new Camaro over this one. What's your opinion about that? The new generation Camaro is not that beautiful. Too harsh to the eye, I think. And I am not even speaking about the old one. I'm speaking about the 2015 model. For instance, look at the 2015 Mustang. How the design seems very similar with the classic Mustang. Ford finally understood what we really want to. We do not want to live in the future. We want new into old. Or old working like new. Until they get that point, until the Camaro start looking like an in the past, well, the past version remains more interesting. Some might reply, You can't compare the old and the new version. Well, if they are pretty much at the same price, I think it would be very smart to consider investing in an old Camaro. Well, actually, there's a problem since since today everybody is able to buy any car, any new car, since they have invented the monthly payment. The only issue you might face buying an old Camaro is perhaps the need of paying cash or to find some expensive bank loan. I haven't tried the new Camaro yet, but I am confident into saying that once you figure out the payment issues, you will be able to enjoy a special kind of car. This kind of feeling that you will not be able to match in the new Camaro. The main difference being that about no computer running everything. That's why you have to work so much on holding the steering wheel. Because you're basically alone holding in here. No smart computer assisting you or you assisting a smart computer. I'm sorry the camera keeps falling down. I think it's because I don't clean the zone enough before I put the camera on the car. Anyway, it's still a good view, so let's keep it that way. Other than the electrical components, there is the style. They will never be able to match this old, beautiful style because the designers of today are simply not as free with their ideas as before. This is because it's now more a business at its extreme. Not about making anyone happy with their product, just focusing on making as much money while they still can. Just focusing on trying to grab as much money from your pockets. Anyway, let's take a look at the interior of this car. This specific car has been modded in a special way, as you'll see. There are so many ways you can mod this car to match, to match you. In this specific car, I love the steering wheel. So small, made with some kind of wood, real or no real, doesn't matter. What matters is that it feels good. Look at this ignition. Some sort of spaceship switch. This guy loved chrome. Just chrome everywhere. I don't think you have to worry about finding one of those cars. They sold so much of them that even the man that owned this car had another one. The ideal case would be to find one frame with no engine, no transmission, and quickly make it run. Or to find one that is stuck and cheap and working. But there is also available the ones that are modded and more expensive. So really, a lot of choices and a lot of ways to get yourself into a Camaro. One option remains. There is still the new Camaro. I am sure it will become an icon in 50 years. If we go back in the days, we notice that we need those kind of people to buy those cars, to make them available later on, when those cars become desirable. So this is the Camaro. That's my review. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in my next videos. Goodbye.